Welcome to Reaping Mods, guys. Today's video is going to be a bit different from the norm here on the channel, but I wanted to get in some more practice with my audio and voice work in general. So I figured I would do some readings of the Dragon Age Origins Codex entries. Now this first reading here is a bit rough and is more of a test run for some non-Skyrim and Fallout mod content for my channel. But enough of my babbling, and on to the Codex entry. Today we're taking a look at some of the Dragon Age Origins Codex entries here. This one coming from the Dales. Now this excerpt here begins as: "You will hear tales of the woman Andraste. The Shemlin name her prophet, bride of the Maker. But we knew her as a war leader, one who, like us, had been a slave and dreamed of liberation. Now we joined her rebellion against the Imperium, and our heroes died beside her, unmourned into winter bonfires. But we stayed with our so-called allies until the war ended. Our reward? A land in southern Orlais called the Dales. And so we began the long walk to our new home. Gisharel, the end of the journey, was our capital. Built out of the reach of the humans, we could once again forget the incessant passage of time. Our people began the slow process of recovering the culture and traditions that we had lost to slavery. But it was not to last. The Chantry first sent missionaries into the Dales, and then, when those were thrown out, Templars. We were driven from Gisharel, scattered. Some took refuge in the cities of the Shemlin, living in squalor, tolerated only a little better than vermin. We took a different path. We took to the wilderness, never stopping long enough to draw the notice of our Shemlin neighbors. In our self-imposed exile, we kept what remained of elven knowledge and culture alive. And so ends this excerpt, titled The End of the Long Walk, as told by Gisharel, keeper of the Ralaferin clan of the Dalish elves. And you can find this if the player character themselves is, of course, of a Dalish origin.